Hi everyone, my name is Genevieve Aricheta from Team 7 and I'm here to show you a short demonstration of my team's chosen RPA bot, which is the invoice processing specifically for the accounts receivable. So our process is a background wherein we need to bill our customers by sending out PDF invoices to them and entering the information into the system for recording purposes. So the process starts with the bot extracting the PDF information and placing that information into a master file, which the bot will create. So next would be the bot would read the master file that contains the extracted information from the PDF. And those information would be used for data entry into our SharePoint site. So once the information has been entered, the PDF files would be uploaded as well into the system. So after that, the process status of the flow would then be sent out to the administrator and as well as an email to the customers that would be billed or invoiced. So now let's try to run the bot. So as mentioned earlier, the bot would open up each invoice and extract necessary information, and those details are the invoice number, the due date, the customer name, the email, and the total amount. So we have a total of 4 invoices to be processed, and we are on the first invoice. This is the second invoice now. So it's processing similarly as how the first invoice is processed. So after that, the master file would be created, and the next step is reading this master file and using the information for data entry into the system. So as you can see, the bot opens up the browser and now it will enter each information into the system. After entering the bot will now move on to the next step, which is uploading the PDF files into the system. And after uploading it into the system, a process status will be sent out to the admin's account. So I'm gonna refresh it. So this is the process status flow, and it says invoice upload complete. And it also mentions files have been uploaded. Please go directly to the SharePoint to view it. So last step as well, we send email to our customers for billing. Um, Let me refresh. Says so the customer will receive this. Your invoice is now ready. Please sign into your account and make the necessary payment. So that concludes our presentation or demonstration. I hope you enjoyed it.
Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of the video. My name is Vedvrat Singh from group 7. In this section of the video, I'm diving a little bit more into details wherein I talk about how these sequences are created and how these sequence and activities are working all together. So we have 5 process, which is first process is reading the data from PDF file and saving into an Excel. And second process is to read the Excel file and save those data into a spreadsheet online platform. And third is upload a PDF file into the spreadsheet. And the fourth section is a process status activity in which if all if the PDF file is successfully uploaded, it will send an automatic email to the recipient, so uh, they can know the process is done. And then the last activity will be delivering all the emails to the customers saying their invoice is ready. So we'll begin by the first sequence, which is first activity. So we took the sequence, and inside sequence we took for each loop, which works for the file, which is in directory of this is the address of the invoice directory. All the PDF invoices are saved in this invoice folder. Now we took the attach window in which we are teaching UiPath that you have to open all PDF file in Adobe Acrobat Reader. And then we took the anchor base. So we took the anchor base where there is a reference and then there is a value. So bot will find this invoice, and under that invoice it will find the invoice number. So it will look something like this. This is the invoice. Bot will find map this invoice, and under the invoice this data will be the invoice number. So same way bot will do for name, email, date, and uh, and item total from the invoice, which is name, email, date, invoice, and item total. And it will save all the values in the variable which we have created is invoice number, name, date, total, email. And we have also created my data table, which is a blank database. So we have created, after reading all the data from the PDF file, it will add a row in the data table uh, sequentially, which we have given here, like invoice number, name, email, date, and total. And it will execute an Excel application scope, where my data is the Excel is the name for the Excel sheet, which is this one. And it will add all the data from the data table to the Excel sheet. So it will look something like this. That's how these are the data you'll be getting from all four PDF, which is inside the invoice folder of the project. And this concludes the activity first, which is reading from PDF file and saving the data into Excel sheet. Now the second activity we have is reading the data from Excel sheet and saving it into the spreadsheet. So we took the range which reads the entire data from the file dt, which is the variable we have uh, for the Excel sheet. And from the sheet one, if the Excel sheet has different sheets, then we have to give all the sheets a sheet number, but we have the data in first sheet, so will be giving sheet one only. And then we open a browser, and which then we pass again one variable, which is the address of where we have the spreadsheet. So this is the address of the spreadsheet we have created. And now for each row in the data table, so we have the data table we have created above. So we have the data for each row in the data table. What we will do, it will read the data, and it will go to it will map the data into the data table, which is the process which teaches the bot to go and click on plus new, which looks like this is the plus. And if we'll click on plus, and they have the value, invoice, customer name, date, total amount, email, and that attachment. So it will do for new, then invoice number as shown in the form I have just showed, customer, date, total amount, email address, and save. And it will we have put the delay, so it will browser will take, or the internet if there is any delay, it will be covered here. And this conclude and it will also once it will be done for all the files, it will close the close the window, which brings this activity to the third activity, which is uploading the PDF invoice, which is again it created a open browser in which pass the SharePoint web, which is the variable for the same spreadsheet. And window will do maximize the window if it's unsized. Then assign a file. We are assigning the directory, which is which is the invoice folder, in which we have all the PDF invoices. Assign it into the, so it will fetch the file and assign it into the files variable. And for each item into the files, we are teaching our bot that it will click upload, which is like uh, which is beside new, and upload, and then it will click on file. It will click on open, and which will open the directory, and it will we have opened the directory, and we have already given the directory path in here, which is invoice. So it will take one by one PDF files and upload it. And we have again used delay to, if there is any delay or any longer duration system is taking, so it will cover up under this. And we close the window. Now we have process status. In process status, we are using SMTP mail process. So as soon as the file is being uploaded, uh, Genevieve will get an email with the subject line invoice upload complete with body file have been uploaded to her email address. And this brings to the last activity, which is send customer invoice. So it's again file dt, which is file in data table, which is the Excel sheet. It will read the Excel sheet again, which is this one. For each row in dt, which is data table we have created before, in each row of data table, what it will do is it will send a customer an email with the subject line your invoice is ready, and the body we have your invoice is now ready, please sign in and look for it, with thank you RPA team 7. And how it will iterate each email address in two field section. A how is row an item which is in position 2. So for this file, this is 0 position, this is first position, and this is the second position. So for each row, second position, and it will convert this type to the string type, and send the email. So these are the basic uh, activities we have created, 5 activities. Once again, thank you so much for being patient and watching the video. Thank you.